Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Hardcore Long Drive series. And in today's episode, we are on episode 2, ladies and gentlemen. And we need to go ahead and get back on the road. As you can see, in last videos, we stopped at a pretty nice looking spot. Unfortunately, not too much crazy loot. A few engines. Very nice engine indeed. We did get a pretty nice weapon, a nice beautiful spare, but unfortunately, other than that, not too much. Now what we are going to quickly do is going to swap this, so it will slowly start working towards cleaner wheels, because if you don't know, if the tires are too poor of quality, they can explode on me, and that is pretty bad. Now I'm actually going to quickly do a double check. I just want to quickly see, is there a cleaning solution anywhere? What I want to do is I actually want to go ahead, take this, and we're going to put this on the side of the car, because I want to try and keep these new things that I got from here in the car. And unfortunately, we haven't found a Volkswagen door yet. So this is the next best solution. Because yeah, I mean, as you see, you can't mismatch doors. Which is why we're going to go ahead and get started. As you can see, we do have a tachometer now, which is pretty sweet. Oh, a little bit of lag, okay. But yeah, now we have a car. Everything is good. And something that I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start driving in first-person mode only. Because someone commented, now the hard part is staying in first person or something like that. And I thought about it and I was like, you know what? That's a pretty cool idea. I think I'm going to try first person only. Which is what we're going to go ahead and do. Now, as you can see, we are coming up on a very, very nice structure here. If you do not know what that is a ship with a bunch of fuel barrels and everything else inside. Now, we are actually doing quite well on gas. But we are going to go and check it out regardless, because I do want to fill up my fuel tank with some water, with some gas or oil, or honestly just anything that we can find here. Now, okay, no, there are barrels here. It's just very dark. So let's go ahead and try and find a gas barrel. I think we'll just go ahead and leave this place. There's not really much here anyways. It's all diesel oil, which, you know, we need gas. We don't need... Oh, I already broke the challenge. I don't need, you know, diesel or oil. Our engine is doing quite fine. And thankfully, we found a shipwreck in the last video, which topped off our fuel, which was very nice. But obviously, we're going to need more fuel in the future. So I'm kind of starting to think of ways I'll be able to facilitate that. Now, what I'm currently thinking is just, I find more jerry cans, I fill them up, simple as that. But the challenge is going to be, one, finding jerry cans, and two, finding gas. Because gas, I guess, is pretty rare compared to diesel. Because that oil ship had nothing. So, yeah, we're going to have to go ahead and see what we can do. But thankfully, I think I'll be a-okay with this fuel for now. Even though we are in hardcore mode and it does technically run out faster, it's not too much faster, so I should be able to go just far enough and all that good stuff. I also did read the descriptions of the hardcore mods that I downloaded. So one, yes, tires will now pop if they're too low of quality. They just have a random chance. I'm not entirely sure if it's distance based or if it's time based, so I'm low-key gonna need to find some cleaning material or more spares, which would be very nice. And I'm also gonna need to start paying more attention to the loot that I find, because I'm kind of gonna have to scavenge because loot spawns are pretty much decreased a little bit, and um, of course, all my usage is going up. You know, hunger, water, fuel, oil. So I'm just really gonna have to look for anything and everything. Now, obviously, since basket physics are off, I do not know what I can do. What I'm hoping to find, though, is a crashed airplane, which is one of the many locations that I can find with the mod. And what I think I want to do is I'm going to rob it, and I'm going to steal all the satchels, because the satchels have a lid. They're pretty much a basket, but with a lid. And that's going to come in clutch. That'll help me stay organized and keep a lot of my stuff inside. Because right now we have a makeshift door, and you know, I would like to be able to hold on to my stuff. Now here we are in a new biome, grassy plains, but without the tall grass. And that is a nice little structure, which we are going to stop at to check out, because I believe this might have some goodies. Ooh, indeed. Okay. First up, pretty good tire. Which again, you know, we need spares, so I just have to put it in there because you never know. A hat, which I'll put on. Oil. Okay, gas, that's good. Gas, oh yes, okay. So we are set. We can go ahead and refuel our car. Now if we can, oh, chocolate bar. Thank you, and that healed me up. We're gonna drink this water here. This water as well. See, alcohol and alcohol. So, actually, I think we can drink some of it real quick. There you go. And just get our health back up. But yeah, other than that, this place unfortunately doesn't have much of anything else. A coolant of very high quality, which I think I'm gonna take just because I think it'd be silly not to. Oh, is that food in there? Oh, that is food in there. Please. Open. There you go. And even more gas. That is absolutely amazing. We're gonna go ahead and eat this up real quick. And we're only gonna take one of these because I'm kind of doing good on food right now. I don't want to put too much stuff in the car without having satchels to stay organized. So let's go ahead and fill this up. Fill this up. Now this is actually a pretty good stop because we got some food. We got some fuel. I mean, actually, we're going to be maxed out on fuel again. Plus, we found another jerry can. Which, I mean, I could go ahead and take all these jerry cans, but again, I'm in a small car. My baskets don't have physics lock. So unfortunately, until I get satchels, but until then, this is how we're going to drive. We have some food that might or might not fly through the cracks. We have two spares with beautiful, shiny rims. With one of them in pretty good tire condition. Obviously not the best, a little bit worn out, but if anything happens, I can go ahead and swap. We have a tachometer, or a speedometer. I'm not exactly sure what these are called. I think they're both. I think it's like tomato, maybe. I don't know. We have our fuel. We have all this random loot in the back. Which, honestly, should be pretty good. Now, what would be even cooler, though, is if we find a car that's in tip-top condition, so I could go ahead and relocate into it. But I think I'm actually gonna stay in this car. And I'm gonna Mad Max it, and I'm just gonna build it up into whatever I can. But I will scavenge parts off of cars, like headlights. A radio would be nice, even though I probably wouldn't listen to it. Yeah, and oh wow. I like how you can go ahead and zoom ahead and see where the road takes you. It's pretty cool, pretty satisfying, and it can also help you find rocks on the road because if you guys watched my last video, or if you guys saw the thumbnail at least, I had a pretty near-death experience. Thankfully, realistic vehicle physics covered me and didn't send my car flying into the stratosphere as it would have in a regular game, which might be a little cheaty, but I think, especially for this challenge, you know, being at the mercy of the game's physics is a little crazy, so making it a little bit more toned down and realistic is just fine with me. But then also the hardcore mod, which makes the telephone lines on different sides and randomly oriented, like you can see they're slanted. That's hard. Like that, I when I first downloaded it, I was like, oh, it wouldn't be too bad. But literally in the first video, I got tricked by them, so it's pretty bad. Anyways, here is our next stop, a beautiful little gas station, which we are going to head. Oh, bus. You just got quick scope, buddy. Whew. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I need a handbrake ignition. We found a perfect spare parts donor over here with beautiful condition. Wheels, not too beautiful. Oh, beautiful interior. Okay, we're gonna take this immediately because I want to have a tachometer that looks decent. That would be nice. So this one, sorry, here comes in the new one. That's absolutely amazing. We'll go ahead and loot the rest of it in a little bit. I just want to go ahead and see what this place got. And this place has quite a lot. So first of all, perfect condition tire. Thank you very much. And we're just going to pop everything and see what we get. An engine, jerry can, oil can, poop. That's okay, I guess. Honestly, wow, if this was a regular game, this top is really not that bad. Plus, we have a rusty shotgun, which is pretty cool. And we have a bike, which, unfortunately has nothing. And this has a lot of food. So, I think it's time we start Mad Maxing a car build. So, first of all, boom, quick tire swap, F1 style. And actually, you know, let's go ahead and bring our car a little bit closer to this one. And I really want to go into third person here. Like, I'm actually trying my hardest not to right now. Okay, that was a phenomenal parking spot job. Just a little, oh, so sorry. I did not mean to do that to you, sir. There you go. And what we're gonna do is we are just gonna take this car and, you know, borrow its parts. Now, obviously, once I clean up the car, it's gonna have mismatched colors and all. But honestly, I don't mind. Now, my big question is, okay, so I can't put jerry cans down here just quite yet, which is honestly unfortunate. Because I would really like to. Just to save space, but unfortunately, I cannot. Now, we're actually going to go ahead and take this spoiler. Alright, number plate. Oh, wait. Okay. This is huge. Okay, I'm pretty much just robbing this whole entire car, but like... Hey, can you blame me, guys? Come on. Oh, this car was probably... I could have swapped to this car, but I'm too lazy. It's funner to just Mad Max it. And wow, this car has... Oh, that's not a radio spot? I really thought that was a radio spot. Okay, a little cigar spot. A little spot for ciggies. I'm kind of trying to look around, see if there's anything else we can get. I honestly do not think so. Now again, yeah, finding parts in a specific color is going to be nearly impossible, but that's okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take this piece too. Why not? It's rusty, but this whole entire car is in questionable condition, so it's okay. We're gonna go ahead and take this, and we're gonna put it on top. So we have the original license plate, plus our old license plate in the back, and now we have all of this front storage, which we can start putting stuff into. And I'm gonna start by putting in our spares, like so. Hopefully that stays without problem. Can I put this in here? Yes. Can I close it? Yes, even better. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put one AK down. I can actually hold on to this AK, that's fine. Now for the jerry cans. We're just gonna put you up top like that. Okay, it still closes. That's good. I'm just making sure that it closes nice and comfortably. Just because I don't want to accidentally drive and have stuff flying out. I just think that would be pretty bad. Now, okay, unfortunately, I can't take everything non-essential to surviving to the front of the car. So we're going to go ahead and take this and put it in and see how it sticks. Is that good? Okay, I think that's good, guys. We have a full and complete car. We cleaned up some of the back. Obviously, there is a lot more stuff to clean up. But ideally, what I want to do is make a little barrier here where I can put jerry cans so I can move them from the front. Yeah, let's organize this a little better. Let's put that up there. Okay. But we are doing good. Let me go actually under the car. I just want to make sure that nothing will fall out. Okay. Yeah, we're fine. So, ladies and gentlemen, you know what? Our emergency sausages can go into here. Perfect. So if we get hungry, boom, pocket sausage on the go. I need to put now a cigarette case in there, I believe. And I mean, technically, I could also put something in there. Or that might be the radio spot. And this is just a cover for if you don't have a radio? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, and the bus. Okay, hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on a minute. I'm not gonna become a bus driver. But let's check out the quality of it. First of all, let's see if it runs off rip. Oh, I think I need to turn on the lights, right? How do I turn them on? There you go. Alright, so I don't think this engine is gonna start. And let's see why. So coolant is empty. That's okay. Oil tank is doing just fine. I'm gonna guess it's missing diesel. You know what? That's... Ooh. Ooh. 78% oil. I mean, 78 liters of oil in there is crazy. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we have to try driving in the night with rain. So let's go ahead and give it a try. Since now that we have headlights, I'm actually going to try driving through the night. Kind of see how that experience is. While it is raining, while we have raindrops on the windshield, which honestly look very cool. I like it a lot. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and give it a try. We'll start putting mileage on the brand new tachometer. Fun fact, in real life, if you roll back your mileage on the tach, then technically, you've never driven those miles, guys. Yep. It's actually what pro salesmen do. Should you be following this advice? Probably not. Don't. I'm just messing around. Do not do that, and do not try to sell that to people, because you might get in trouble, and that's not good. But in game, of course. Yeah, do whatever. Okay, I wanted to turn on the interior. Oh, I should have grabbed an... Okay, that's okay. I'm not gonna lie, turning on the interior light made it harder to see, so we're gonna go off. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a full and complete car. Even organized it a little bit. Now, obviously, if we crash and the front of the hood flies off, slight little problem. Because, you know, if the front of the hood flies off, I lose all my spares, I lose all my fuel jugs. But that's okay, because I'm a professional driver in this game, and I'll be okay. Plus, I am armed, so that'll be okay. Granted, I'm not a sharpshooter, so hopefully I don't run into many more enemies. I am fed. I am not thirsty. I mean, I'm low, but that's okay. Because once again, we can make it pretty long without having to worry about food or water. Which is why when I find it, I'm not exactly too worried. Because as long as my bar is like halfway full, that's okay. But as soon as it gets to where my current water level is at, that's when it's scary. But I believe the coolant had water. Or maybe this one has water. It was one of those has water. So that should be fun. And plus, I can find water on the road. It's not too bad. Obviously, I won't find a whole entire barrel full of it. But if I do, then I am all good. I'm trying to scope ahead and see if there's anything interesting coming up. But it looks like it might just be a long drive. Alright guys, so here is our next stop, and it appears to be a container. I don't even know what this is. So we're gonna go ahead and do this CIA style. Ooh, it's a car? My bad, man. Let me see, can I... Let's go inside this car now. Turn on the lights. Perfect. Oh, actually, speaking of lights. Let's grab this. Oh, I already see something I need. I already see something I need from you. Actually, we can just carry it. Okay, first of all, water. Let's drink that. Because we are quite thirsty. Thank you, mister. You have a beautiful engine. And a beautiful car. But it's a two-stroke. Okay, that's okay. But this is honestly a beautiful car. Mismatched colors out the wazoo. You have a shotgun laying on the floor. You do have tires. Oh, I forgot to swap the tires on the other car, didn't I? I think I did. Okay. That's okay. Tachometer, a ball, a book. Okay, gas. That's always welcomed. Always good. Diesel. Alcohol, as always. I mean... What can I... Oh. Okay. Actually, we'll go ahead and... Can I take off the mag? E. There you go. Now we have that. Okay, I guess what I should do is I should take this jizz on it. I should go to this car. And drop in the front this light, because I will be definitely using it later. But we need to go ahead and check out the yep, that tire can use some cleaning, could use some love. So let's go ahead, take our jizz on it, and I'm not exactly sure how many sprays it'll take. Okay, well, it went up one stage of quality, so that's okay. Let's go compare. Actually, ooh. Hold on. Because I can take this car's tires, which I believe are in no better state than my car's tires, but like, you never know, right? You never know. Okay, this is actually a really good tire. So this is actually a really nice stop for us. Oh, and another good tire. Okay. So hopefully our tire should stop blowing up on us. Or hopefully it should not blow up on us. Which is honestly really good. Let's go ahead and refuel. So honestly, I thought that the fuel was going to be the hardest part of this challenge. Honestly, the hardest challenge might just be... I don't even know, the food? I mean, I'm doing okay on food. Not doing too shabby. Okay, we're going to go ahead. Swap rims. We're going to go ahead, see that that is a perfect tire. And this one is doing quite horrible. And we need one more just slightly decent tire, which I honestly think is going to have to be between these two. And I think the clear winner is going to be... Oh, actually, it's actually... Okay. It's going to be this one right here. So now this tire is in slightly better condition. And now all of our tires are not in pristine condition, but they're doing pretty good. The car started up almost first try. Awesome sauce. So we can go ahead and get back onto the road. Feeling good. We have ammo in our gun. We have a nice unrusted AK. We have a crowbar. And honestly, we're doing pretty good. Honestly, I'm trying to think. There was nothing there that we else really needed. I could have swapped vehicles. That car technically does have more cargo space. But I kind of like this buggy. This buggy, it's speaking to me. You know, even though it might be rusty and kind of mismatched colors all over the place, it's got personality, and yeah, that's okay. Up there is a windmill, another, I believe, POI mod, which, you know, I don't think it adds anything. There's probably loot in the ground that you can dig up with a shovel, but it looks nice. It looks nice, you know. I gotta do a little spin to make sure that the tires work, you know, and they do. But yeah, look at that. Very nice. And it is now raining, so let's make sure the doors are shut, just so it doesn't get cold. Even though I can't feel temperature in game, but you know, it's whatever. And I gotta say, wait, I just realized the lining of the car on the inside is like a brown and a red. Brown red? No, I don't even know. It looks pretty nice. So I'm actually kind of curious, what's the color of the car? So hopefully we can find a wire brush and peel back some of the layers of the rust and see what condition car or what color car we have. Because that'd be pretty cool. And then obviously we can start cleaning up and trying to color match the outside of our car. But honestly, again, I'm not too worried about the car. I'm more down for the story of the car and what it been through. You know, we found a donor car. We were able to piece back a lot of it, but it was mismatched. We found shipwrecks, which was pretty cool. Although we didn't find any gas at that second one, which is kind of unfortunate, but whatever. And I should not be trying to squeeze that, but I did. I need to pay attention to the road and not accidentally run myself into a pole. Ooh. I saw that rock, and I heard it scrape the tires. I really hope that sound was just me driving over the rock and nothing flying off. Not that I'd even be able to check. I mean, I could hop in third person, but I have to maintain this POV, because this POV, honestly, it's kind of cool. You know, if you keep driving like this, you know, it's whatever. But you drive here, you feel a little bit more personal, a little bit more in the game. I believe there's also a oh. Okay, so, oh. Okay, so our car just rusted. That is a mod that I have, vehicle deterioration. Oh, that's gonna make this playthrough a lot more fun. I honestly thought it didn't work. But ladies and gentlemen, here we are. With a rust bucket. Oh no. With a rust bucket worth of a car. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's cool. This is also cool. Jizz on it, that's cool, I guess. Bugs. It's cool. Okay, I really can't stop thinking about the car now. I really need to find a wire brush. But I don't think there's anything here that help us with that. Which is really unfortunate. So yeah, vehicle deterioration. Your car gets rusty over time. It gets dirty. This is a really neat and cool mod, because that means you can't ever have a perfect vehicle. Something will always, be wrong with it. And that's cool, but, oh. I'm actually gonna have to lock in and, start collecting wire brushes, primarily, and all the other cleaning supplies, which, honestly, I'll worry about that a little bit later. I am okay with this brown interior. It's a little weird with, these really nice looking parts around me, but it is what it is. But oh wow, it's honestly really cool. Kind of sucks that it affects the interior, but I mean it makes sense. You know, when your car rusts, you know, it's not only the exterior; it's usually the weird inside parts of the car that you don't see, and then you find out when, you know, half the floor is missing. You know, I love actually watching those old like vehicle restorations where it's like a grandma has like her husband's Corvette that he bought but like never drove, and then the Corvette gets like cleaned up, fixed up. Like it's so satisfying, man. It is so satisfying. And that would be crazy if all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, all right. Let's So yeah, as you saw, that rock there messed us up a little bit. I am just looking around to make sure we are all good. No missing pieces. No missing pieces. Okay. Oh, fine, yeah. Stop doing that. That's a habit at this point. But we are good. And our sausage is in there, which is even better. Yeah, where was I? Alright, car restorations. I love car restorations. It's cool. But honestly, I can't imagine doing vehicle restorations in real life. Like, cars, man, they're just so advanced, so complex, so many nooks and crannies. You know, and you really, especially if it's been in a barn, in a garage for 70 years, you probably have rats living in that thing. Man, you really have to do a thorough cleaning. You have to restore a lot of the parts. You know, it's difficult, but it's definitely a fun thing to do. And hey, you know, if you love checking out cars and you're good at your job, you get to see beautiful old classics every day. You just gotta clean them up before you can enjoy them. You gotta enjoy the process. And we just went up a pretty nice and steep little climb. So our car is getting slightly faster as we are decreasing in inclination, which is nice. And we rode, we rode quite a lot of kilometers. So I think our first tachometer when we got to the Volkswagen was like 12-ish, or maybe it was 6. So we're almost, yeah, we're at 30 kilometers in. 31 now. Yeah, let's check out this little telephone booth. Honestly, I did not even know these could spawn. What a nice and interesting little build. Yeah, I am. Oh, I can't take it because it's in the ground. That's funny. Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't have a shovel. Can I? Unless. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what I thought was gonna happen. when you bring a crowbar to a you know, a gas can full of gas. But yeah, that happens. We're gonna go ahead and attach this right here. We're gonna expand our dashboard, and now we have the time. And now all we need is a compass. And honestly, having a compass would be pretty nice because I could then know where I'm going. Because I'm pretty sure the road. Okay, I'm gonna speak out of my butt here. I think it always goes east in this game. Something like that, northeast, east. So hypothetically, if you set your compass to point you east, you can then align yourself, which is pretty good, of course. But I do not know that. Fact check that on the wiki. I have no idea. Maybe the road goes in random directions. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure if you zoom out, the start and finish is west to east. I think. Never eat soggy waffles. I think. Or maybe it's east to west. I don't know. But then having the alarm clock is nice because it looks cool. And I'm sure in the time lapse, which I'll do in the later episodes, it'll be pretty cool to watch the clock hand, you know, just spin around. Oh man, but I gotta say, the new terrain is nice and all, but this old terrain where, you know, it's just like smooth rolling hills with occasional rocks in the road, it's really nice and satisfying. Because in the new one, you know, you have to make these sharp, like 90-degree, sometimes like crazy 40, like I don't even know, like hairpin turns. It's tough, but here, you know, you hold down the gas and you enjoy the view. You know, it's nice. And I believe that's going to be a house up ahead, so we're obviously going to go ahead and stop by it. We are going downhill, so we are pushing this car to the absolute max. Now, the one thing that I love about this car is that the engine doesn't overheat because it's air cooled. Oh gosh. Okay. Have to be careful to not spin out at this high speed. Is that a house? Oh, okay. Interesting. That is not a house. No, I'm just testing the car's handling capabilities right there. But that is gonna be a crane. Okay. We'll go ahead and check it out. Let's just drive on over to it. Hopefully I don't hit a rock. Oh, it's like a junkyard. Okay. Oh, that was very dumb. Do not want to be accidentally crashing into walls. Number one tip, guys. Don't crash into walls. It's not good. Alright, good morning, everybody. It is raining, and, oh, where's my light? Hello? Alright, I'm missing my light. Here we are at a junkyard looking place. Hello, house. Hello, TV. Hello, animal. Okay, nice. Little sofa. Food for me, thank you very much. And it is thundering hard right now. We found a radio. Let's throw that over there. We'll probably forget about it. Oh, but yeah, I guess let's check out what this place is. This could be the only good thing here, the house. Oh, okay. Spare parts. Organized spare parts. Ooh, okay. Wait, this is actually really cool. I like this a lot. A lot of spare parts which, fortunately, we are not in need of. Well, look. Tachometers for days. Is that a UFO? Do I hear a UFO? It's a UFO, everybody. Look. It is a UFO. How cool is that? You don't really get to see much of those. And I caught it on camera, guys. I caught UFOs for real on camera. Wow. A bus coolant. Oh, and they just have engines here too. See, honestly, this is a pretty cool spot. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you just find, like, organized stuff for you to steal. Junkyards are cool, man. But I guess let's try... Oh. Lightning. Let's try and jump up here, which I don't know if I am skilled enough to do. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I think I have to be standing near a wall. I forget how this glitch is done exactly. Okay, that sent me pretty high. Or maybe, you know, you might not... Yeah, I don't even think you can climb that ladder. But that's pretty cool. Nice little location. Honestly, really cool location. I like this a lot. You know, you got a nice house, a nice little interior and all. A chair you can just, you know, steal and grab for your car. Yeah, wow, this is really cool. 10 out of 10. A spot, honestly, like, if this was in the game, that'd be pretty cool. But you know, let's go ahead and install the radio. I think the radio is a very important part of the car. And, yep, as you can see. Let's find out radio real quick.
If you are wondering how the hell is the host of the Steel Pants Radio such a badass amazing guy, well, I think I should tell you, I'm drinking the Hungarian Nemzeti beer. It is...
Yeah, I love the radio in this game. It's honestly so unique, so special. And the guy on Steel Pants Radio is a pretty rad guy. But ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, because episode 3 will be coming out pretty soon. And all that good stuff. And obviously I'm going to be continuing this series even further. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. And let me know what you guys think of the series so far. Should I swap cars when I find one later on? Should I do an engine swap? Let me know down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.